All right. Well, shoot. I don't know how we start. How do you start when you've pretty much done it all? Is episode 170?
Yes.
You would think we would have a good one by now. Do you think maybe this is it? I know you like the last one.
We've only had 165 good ones. 4 would probably be only so-so.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was opposite day. I would have got you a card otherwise. Yeah, what were your thoughts on the last one? Swa, he was pretty verbose, wasn't he, Mark?
I don't know what that means.
He talked a lot.
Thank you.
As the person who edits these podcasts, that'd be Mark. Oh, by the way, we're the Ascertainers. I'm Jim. That's Mark.
Hello.
We have a guest on as often as we can, and the last one we had on was it was my guest.
He was a guest.
Yes, I was maybe a little surprised that he had not heard any of our podcasts before. But he did. He was very enthusiastic about coming on and was a very enthusiastic guest. But when he goes, "You guys got a theme song?" Which is funny because we're a music podcast and he knows the people that did the theme song. I thought, oh boy, buckle up. We're in for a ride.
I only threw my headphones down once when he was throwing shade on the Grateful Dead, which he did twice.
When you were editing or?
During the episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Didn't notice that. We were pretty lubricated, though. So, yeah. Well, anyway, Swat, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Good sport. I don't know he knew what he was getting himself into, but I think he felt that it was necessary.
He did not because he never listened to an episode.
I think he felt it necessary to carry the entire... Anyway, well, here we are. It's a new day, and it's Sunday. It's evening. We started... Today is the 19th?
It is.
19th of July, year of our Lord 2026.
Happy birthday, Renee.
Oh! Is that why you delayed the recording? Just so we can get happy birthday? Hi, Nene. Happy birthday. Come get your spankings, okay? Let's do this. That's what we do. That's tradition in the Ascertainers. Well, on this side of the table, anyway. Did you do that when
No.
When you were a kid? It was like you got a spank for every year.
I got enough other than my birthday, so I don't need any more.
What Lou Holt say? At my age, the candles weigh more than the cake or something like that. Or the cake's a fire hazard or, something like that. Anyway. But yes, so we had intended to record on Friday as we normally do. And we decided also that we sometimes like to golf on Friday, but it's hot as Hades here in Minnesota. And we have like poor air quality because of some pesky wildfires to the north of us. So it was really awful out. And we said, let's go to the golf simulator and play indoor golf in the middle of summer. And we were the only people that had that idea. It was quite exclusive feeling inside X Golf.
It worked out for us.
It worked out great. X Golf, Apple Valley, our guy Nels, what a guy. We had the white glove treatment and pretty cool kid to boot. But we golfed. We wound up doing 36 holes. We had the time. Nobody was behind us in the thing. So we played so much golf and Mark wasn't feeling well that we said, we're just not going to record. We're going to eat sushi. Ace and Gary went and got sushi.
We've been there before after we played golf. I think we should bring our wives next time.
I think it's important because they keep putting our sushi on the same plate. I know.
And the salad was on the same plate.
Yeah, the salad too. Yeah. Or we should sit one apart, Or...
And the guy goes, friends?
Maybe you shouldn't wear that headband and tank top cutoff thing number that you wear golfing.
Oh, that was so funny.
Less glitter. Yes. I wasn't sure how to break it to them. I'm sure they're going to be bummed. But yes, we got excellent service there too because there weren't very many people at the sushi bar. So they had like 16 people going, do you want some more?
We played golf for 3 hours.
I was sore.
I swung the club a lot.
Yeah, but you don't have to bend down.
True.
That's the key. It tees up your ball. It does everything but hit for you. But anyway,
Why do I love a game that I'm so bad at? You think I'd walk away.
you could say, wow, Jim's so much better at it, but I'm still good. You could say that too. Oh, just kidding. I had Mark's number on Friday. So now the season total is, it's 2-2 on the outdoor circuit. And then I think we're about tied on the indoor circuit for the calendar year. So somehow we're evenly matched, Mark, even though you claim you're terrible at the game. But it was fun. So here we are. It is Sunday. The idea was, we'll just do kind of the middle of the day. That way we both get our evenings with our awesome wives and stuff like that. So Mark comes over 2:30, and the World Cup final just started when he showed up.
Well, it was halfway into the first half.
Something like that.
A quarter was done.
It's you just lose track of time. So what did we do? We went ahead and recorded right away, or did we?
We did not.
Oh, we watched 2 hours and 5 minutes of soccer, actual soccer time, which took up 3 hours to watch a 1-0 game. And it was exciting at the end.
At the end, I like that.
God dang. Nice job, soccer. Mark's like, this is going to do so much for their ratings. And then 2 hours later, I'm like, do you think? Soccer. So congrats to Spain. I don't know if we have any, we probably have Spain listeners, don't we? According to BuzzPro, we have like 72 countries that listen to us.
78.
No way. There's not even 78 countries, are there?
No.
Yeah, I
starting to make up some.
I smell a rat, but in fact, I think that's one of the countries that they gave us. I don't think they're starting to make them up now. So anyway, what you been up to, Mark?
Well, we just played golf on Friday. You just saw me.
Did you watch any British Open?
I did not, but I did see the highlights of Phil Mickelson, or not Phil Mickelson.
DeChambeau?
Yeah.
Whacking improving his lie like crazy.
Yeah, people are doing the memes. Is that what you would call it?
That's all I saw. So I assumed he was in that long grass and just was.
He just stepped on the back of it, so his backswing.
Is that allowed?
Well, he was looking at the pin, backing up to see where he was going to shoot and knocking the grass down, but he wasn't doing that on purpose.
Oh, he was nonchalantly doing that.
Yes.
Like his feet, like ducks, backwards.
When he laid down, he started rolling over it. That was bad.
Hey, some guys read the putts like that. Remember that one fruity bat that he'd get right down on like a 3-point stance, and he was like level with the ground. You don't remember that guy?
I do remember him.
I don't know what his name was. I'm sorry. Don't be a hero, man. Well, I watched like the last half hour of it, and I could tell you that the guy that won it, I think his name was Ryan Fox. Ryan Fox looked to me, he played a very fast pace. So in fact, it was either 17 or 18. It was 18 when he was able to hit, so the group ahead just made their putts, and it's Tommy Fleetwood's in the thing too. So I think it was Tommy Fleetwood right in front of him. It's his home course, kind of a Tommy Fleetwood guy. We'll talk about that some other time. But they're doing the pleasantries, as they do at the end of a tournament where they, but everything he did was fast. Like it was like he had his kid in the car still or something like that, where he'd get up to the ball, he'd get up to the putt to win the Open. I spent more time on the practice green, lining up. He lined it up and everything else, but when it came time to hit, everything he did was super decisive, and that's probably how you don't psych yourself out. But he last putt was like, oh, it's going to be short, and just dripped her right in. Good for him.
It was a delayed showing of it. Were you up at that early in the morning?
No, the end of the round was at like noon. I thought it was live.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was a different year. Hell, I don't know. The haircuts looked different. The fashions were a little off. I thought Jack Nicklaus looked good. But what's that? Was it rain there all day? Shit, I was watching the wrong year. So, has it ever been tried to do golf like with pickleball? Pickleball has indoor courts and stuff. You got outdoor courts, you got indoor courts. And then there's like racquetball, which is obviously indoors because you hit the ball. I think it's time that we combine golf with stuff you can bank stuff. You never go out of bounds. Like out of bounds is actually part of the game where it has like in a contained area where like if you go long, you can actually bank it back into the green.
I thought
You
that
could
was
call
pretty
it-
much X golf.
Oh, well, no, I'm talking a real course though. God. Indoor course seems practical. See, it would be big building, like an airplane hangar. You could do a golf course inside.
And
an
then the
airplane hangar.
walls expand or change for every hole.
Oh, like
So
a
it'd be-
transformer? That didn't work out so well. I will say this, since the last time we talked, we had so every summer I'm involved in a little local festival in Lakeville called it's the Panorama of Progress, which they shorten up to say O Prog, which is the least user-friendly name or sexy name for a festival that there is, but it's a big deal.
It is.
What are you looking for?
A tissue?
Oh, I got you, Tito.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. No problem, Burton Cummings. You go ahead and blow your nose there.
Back in 55, I was...
Do you remember this one?
Ka-cha-choo.
I've been meaning to do that to start off more episodes. Hey, we're the Ascertainers. It's like Jimmy Durante's got nothing on this guy. Cha-cha-cha. So this festival's a big deal. They have a huge parade. It's like a 2-hour-long parade, 100 and some units in it, a lot of marching bands, like good stuff, not just politicians. But this year, the lead unit, boy, that's an understatement, was the Budweiser Clydesdales. Came to Lakeville and Shakopee, and they spent the weekend here in Minnesota. But yeah, I saw the Budweiser Clydesdales. Oh, well,
Oh, can I mention that Jim and his lovely wife sent me videos of the horses?
did we?
Well, she did, I guess.
Us, I sent it to her. Yeah, I had a part in it. But actually, I put it on Facebook, so there.
I thought it was special.
They talked about when they were untrailering. I think that's what you call it, getting the horses off the trailer. There's 8 of them, a lot of them. They only need like 1, I think, but clicks. So they were given like the dimensions and the weights. So hands came up. Do you know how many hands the biggest horse was? At the shoulder,
40.
oh, 20. 20, but that's 6'4" at the shoulder. So these are massive horses. They're big. They're impressive. I didn't see nobody dragged a appendage on the ground or nothing, but they sure do poop a lot. I'll say that. And they chop their tails off. So they're still a little tail nubbin. It's like in a bun.
Does the team come with their own street cleaner?
Yeah.
horses?
They got a guy, a little pickup truck that drives behind him with a shovel. And yeah, these are big scoops. This isn't like, clean up after a cat, man. These are like devastatingly big shits.
I was there earlier in the day. They have the
That
annual
was
car
Saturday.
show.
Boy, that was a long day, Saturday. Whew.
I bet for you, because it was a long day for me, and I was just sitting in a chair at a car show.
That's about all I do. I move around a little bit, but
Fantastic show, though.
well, good. Well, I'm
You
glad
guys
like
put
it.
on a good show.
I notified the leadership that this is my 20th year that I'm going to be reducing my role considerably next year. I'll still like volunteer for stuff, but Chris is about done with it. She wants her summer back, so it kind of eats up at least a week of summer, and then about 50 weeks of me bitching about it the rest of the year. And that's not. It's supposed to be fun, so it's not as fun anymore. So I'm gonna give someone else a chance, as they say. So got that going for us. But yes, 20 hands. That's how much a Budweiser Clydesdale is. It doesn't seem like enough.
It
you know?
doesn't.
I mean, but a hand is like, I think it turns out to be, that's 3.8 inches, which seems small for a hand. Like, is this a hand? Because, I mean, I think it's sideways.
It is sideways.
How about a cubit? What's that? Is that guy in the Flintstones?
Is it a Q-Bird, the video game?
Maybe that's it. Or some kind of muffin. I don't know. I have 2 errors and omissions from last episode. Do you have any?
Yes, but I'm not going to bring them up because it makes me look bad.
Well, I vote yes then. Go. You do one.
No, I don't remember.
Well, I do. When I was talking about life before the internet, when David Letterman was playing a Cream song, and you didn't have a thing in your phone where you could just listen to it and go, what is this song? So you had to kind of ask around. And the song was White Room But the song that I was doing, the sound I was doing, I was going "Sunshine of My Love." I was going dun 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 dun. That's not the song. It was, but I can't do it. Cream. It goes. Durr. You know what I'm talking about? The beginning of White Room. Just listen to the beginning of White Room, and then you try to voice that the first couple of chords or whatever.
Cream has come after Jim before for mimicking their sound, so that's why he's trying to get out of it now.
Loopholes. Take that, Cream management or representation. The other error and omission that I had from the last episode was we were talking about the Metallica 1 video. You're
Johnny, Get Your Gun.
Johnny, Get Your Gun. That's the name of the movie?
Yes.
Okay. But you were saying that the guy was doing SOS with his eyes.
No,
saying,
he was nodding his head.
But I think you were referring to Morse code, not SOS.
I was.
So people don't think we're dumb.
Those were the errors that I did not want to mention.
Oh, well.
But thank you for pointing out my errors.
Do you have any more? One was mine. White Room. Durn, durn, durn.
When we do errors and omissions, you should only bring up one.
I was part of it. I couldn't. It was like an accomplice. I saw the guy shoot the guy, so now I'm part of it too.
But he did not blink his eyes. He just nodded his head over and over again.
How do you nod his head? I thought he didn't even have a neck. I thought it was just a head. How much do you need?
You need to watch that movie, and it'll make your life, no matter what's happening,
seem better.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use that daily, probably.
We can do Song of the Week.
Let's do it. You got to go first, though, because I got to take a break. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm talking so much more.
Okay.
People don't want that. You know what I'd rather talk about before that?
What's that?
Because of...
You don't want to talk, but you want to talk more before...
Let me hand it over to Mark as soon as I'm done with this, because I am sick of talking. But first, that was... I think it's contagious. I think it got over from this side of the table. The reason is because sometimes we get... We take for granted our sponsor, Newt's. So because of some logistics on Friday, we wound up not going to Newt's. And I think that really means that we need to call on you, the listener, those of you that aren't in Bogota, Colombia, or right?
That was.
Okay, good. Yeah. So, or that one place in Germany. So if you're local to Minnesota, since we couldn't get to Newt's on Friday, we need you to go to Newt's. If you haven't been to Newt's in the last, say, what do you think? How often do you think you should go to Newt's if you don't have a podcast where Newt's sponsors you and gives you one beer
each?
How often do you think you should go? Once a month? 6 weeks?
Once a month.
Once a month. If you haven't been there in the last month, go there once a month because they switch up their burger of the month thing.
They do.
I bet it's a new one already. It was the Cubano last time we were there. Well, we feel bad every time we can't get there because we like hanging out there. We like the food. We like are we recording?
Yes.
Mark just looked at his tech stack. You should see our tech stack. It's impressive.
It is.
It's a real stack, I'll say. A stack of something. But my favorite part about Newt's, I think, is everything combined. It's a combination thing. I'd say the beer, though.
My favorite part about Newt's
beer and popcorn
is the people.
How about the time we broke in that one time, though, and there was no one around? That wasn't as fun. I wonder if Corey knows what we did to his calculator. He must have a calculator. He does something in there. One of those calculators that has a thing on the side. You punch it in, and he's got a little visor on and a monocle.
You know why they had that visor? Because of the lighting in the old days. It was easier for the accountants to see for some reason.
Was it green? Is that
it was.
Is that a thing? Huh. People learn more here by accident. Anyway.
But it doesn't seem like the lighting would have been that harsh back in the day.
It was probably like fluorescence. They probably were give you a headache because of the buzzing and
could have been.
Like a little mini data center. Think about that. We're freaking out about the data center. It's like, oh, it's going to be the end of the world. Think about when the light bulb came out. Those people must have been pissed. It's like, you're going to do what? I mean, Same thing, right? No?
5G. That was supposed to mess with your mind, I
Is
guess.
that rap group out of Atlanta?
Yes. No, they're more of a K-pop band.
I thought that was a cereal. Okay. Well, since I hijacked your song of the week, I'm going to now, this time I mean it, because you got a good song of the week. I heard it.
Well, thank you.
I'm not being sarcastic at all either.
Oh, that's hurtful. That was going to get me through the week.
Well, that's okay. You'll go golfing. Just watch that Johnny Get Your Gun movie. You'll be fine. You do way better than him. Although I heard he had that same song of the week earlier that week. Didn't turn out well for Johnny.
But he could keep the beat with his head. Was me.
Oh my
Too
God.
soon?
I think his name was Matt. Oh, come on.
That's awful.
I'm going to hell.
My song of the week is Taj Mahal, Easy Rider. It's from his debut self-titled album. And he's a blues, rock, jazz, reggae artist. He's 84, so he's been around. And this album was his first one in 1968.
68. That's what we heard today?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's actually a really good album. It's got Leaving Trunk is another great tune on the album. And he has a great rendition of Statesboro Blues. But
where's he from? Do you know? Is he American?
He's American.
Okay. Demographically, is he a white man or a black man? Because I hear Taj Mahal and I picture like an Indian guy. And I know he's not an Indian guy.
He's a black blues player.
Okay. Right on. No, I think you hit it on the head just based on what you played, that he's an entertainer, because he plays, like, very often if there's a harmonica player, that's pretty much the singer playing the harmonica or a separate harmonica guy. You're saying he plays guitar and sings and harmonics. Oh, does he do any
banjo, ukulele? He's an entertainer. He's a great musician.
Taj Mahal. Any idea how he got that name?
I can't remember what his real name is.
Wait, that's not his real name?
It is not.
I wonder where he got that name. Isn't Taj Mahal a building? Is that?
It is.
Am I wrong? Or is it like a chicken dish, like General
The Indian king from India built it as a homage to his wife.
Okay. Taj Mahal. I need you to do some homework and find out how that name came to be.
For the building or...
Yes. Yeah. I got to try to keep you busy somehow. Otherwise, you'll golf. I'm trying to protect you from the misery. God, I'm going to get beat so bad next time we golf. The reason I can't play or record on the 31st, I'm in a tournament.
Oh, so you're practicing. Son of a...
That's all, yeah. I haven't peaked yet, I hope.
I hope it's a scramble so you don't get the...
Definitely is a scramble. And it's always hot. It's a good time. It's my college roommate's kid is the CEO of a hospital. Who knew? It is a customer of mine. So kind of a small world kind of thing. So we'll play. Last year we played with the CEO kid and my college roommate and then a buddy of theirs. So
there's a celebrity golf tournament that happens every year. It's called the American Century Golf Championship. And they do a crazy scoring. I used to have it on my phone, but now I can't find it.
I think talking about that, we're like
an albatross, if you hit 3 under, is minus 10.
Terrible. Is that you're just going to do that and then just manipulate the scoring?
Neither of us are going to get an albatross.
No, but my concern is you're going to be. I'll get a par and you'll get a par, but you don't go like, well, because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make you feel better about your game.
That would make me feel better.
Okay, let's do it.
Because I'm going to get a minus 36 no matter what if we play 18.
No, you'll get a par.
You think? If you give me a 10-foot...
I don't like it. I think you're doing a psyop on me. You're just setting me up, getting me all confident, and then there's going to be a money game.
I know when Charles Barkley first started doing the tournament, he had a minus 100. It's over 3 days.
Oh, so he's only 30-something every day. It's pretty good. A guy can aspire to that. So I asked you when we were either golfing or getting ready to golf, I said, if you could golf with Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Charles Barkley, who would you play with?
I said right away, Charles Barkley. I just think he's a fun guy to talk to and hang out with.
I can do process elimination and say Tom Brady would be the last of those three that I'd
I
want
would
to play
agree.
with. Seems like he just would be super like serious and stuff. Peyton Manning, I think, is a funny guy. He's got probably great stories too. But Barkley's just I think he'd be just like one of the fellas where he'd give you a hard time and all that crud.
I could see Payton being a little too into it.
What if you threw
like you?
What if you threw Eli in?
I would golf with Eli.
I think Eli's really growing on me. I think he's like a youngest. He's like me, where he is. I don't know. He's effortless in trying to be funny. He doesn't even. Peyton's pretty effortless. I mean, he's kind of Southern, whatever, self-deprecating, all that kind of stuff. But when they do the Manning cast, I mean, Eli's got some of the better. He's got better digs. He's more kind of a assassin,
I guess I think better of Eli because he was under the radar, and now I'm starting to appreciate him more.
Right. Yeah. I'd go with that. Hey, I should throw my song of the weekend. We've drifted.
Under the boardwalk.
Drifters. How'd you know? Spoiler alert. Anyway, no. My song of the week is by a local artist who I just handed a check last Sunday, meaning he played. My responsibility at this festival that I'm involved in is I'm responsible for booking bands to play a free stage. And so I had to do 6 bands over 3 days. And it's interesting. The story is Billy Johnson is the guy's name. And during his set, he will say, my name's Billy Johnson. There's also a Billy Johnson who was like, he lists all the Billy White Shoes Johnson, Billy Johnson, a senator, Billy Johnson, Nobel Prize winner. He goes, so if you Google me, you're not going to find me. So I think he goes Billy Boy Music, I think is what he goes by. I looked that up and that was hard to find. But I'll post whatever. We always post a link to hear the song of the week at the bottom of the show notes. If you're listening to this, you want to hear it. Highly encourage. But so I met Billy Johnson through Bruce W., our neighbor. They went to college together.
Wow.
And Billy was in a band at Gustavus in St. Peter, Minnesota. Heard of it. Anyway, called the Hillcats. And it was a bunch of Gustavus students. And they were kind of a big deal.
They were.
They were, you ever heard? You maybe have heard of them. And they all kind of went on and did their lives and stuff. Billy became a youth pastor at a church but continued to play. And he had a project that it was called Billy Johnson's Roadshow, which is kind of, I would equate it to like how the Refreshments became Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers. But so Billy Johnson's Roadshow, though, it could be a 7-piece with horns. It could be just him and a bass player. So big range. He plays a lot of like coffee shop-ish, not coffee shops, but like he'll play a bar where it's just him doing an acoustic set. And he's fantastic. And he makes everyone who's watching feel like super important. It's a thing. You have to, if you ever get a chance to see Billy Johnson play live, and maybe we'll try to, I don't know. I'm just a fan. I really am. I think he's a great guy. I think it's interesting how I think if we never talked politics, he and I, and it turns out it's probably a good thing. We probably wouldn't get along so well. But one of the things I love about him is that we put that aside. We just don't go there. But he, there was a little girl in the audience. It was it's an outdoor thing. People sitting at trying to find shade, and he goes, "What's her name?" And then he sings a song and he incorporates her name into the song.
Oh, very nice.
It's just, I'm just telling you right now, you get goosebumps. The guy is a flat out entertainer, super nice guy. If you get a chance to see Billy Johnson play live, go see it. And he plays a lot. I mean, he's prolific. He is very busy as a musician. So Billy, I hope I'll send him the link to this podcast. I hope he doesn't blush too much.
So you played the first song, which is very good, but it's a little bit downbeat.
Well, so Mark played his Taj Mahal song, which was a banger, and mine. Well, I'll cheat on the song of the week. My first was going to be Barstool Savior because I ask him to play that every time I see him, and he does. He obliges. And then I thought, oh, but it's it's a little more of a ballad. Beautiful, fantastic. Go listen to that too. But instead, I went with Lucky Night. God, I hope that's the right name of it. Lucky Night from the same album. It's the Billy Johnson's Roadshow album. Look that up on like YouTube, and it'll list, pretty much all the songs on it. There's just some really good music there. So that's my song of the week is
Very nice.
Lucky Night, Billy Johnson.
So I was resounds I shouldn't even say that. I was scrolling on the internet.
And researching sounds way better, though.
Doesn't it?
It sounds like something you wouldn't have to be on the toilet to do, but you could be. So, okay, go ahead.
Came across a recent video of AC/DC. And Angus Young, he's all gray. I mean, completely gray, long hair. I guess I haven't seen him a recent
Is he still
video.
wearing the schoolboy get up? Does his little dance?
He does. And they just, wow.
He's also about the size of a grape nut now, isn't he? Isn't he just shrinking?
He is. I mean, he was tiny before.
I know.
And you're looking at it and you're going, how old am I that he looks that bad? Or not that bad. He just looks old. He can move better than I can, so I'm not going to throw shade on him.
How those guys can do it. Honestly, Keith Richards, Angus Young, Burton Cummings, those 82, Randy Bachman, by the way, that's how he pronounces his name, Bachman.
He was impressive.
82 years old, that guy, like I said, I think he could father one of my kids. I'll tell you what, just go ahead, get in there, single shot, take aim. He's only got about 10 left probably, so he says one at a time. Now, a guy like me, I've spent a lot of time practicing my aim. Anyway, so yes, I also saw that AC/DC is still on the road.
They are. And Brian Johnson's even older, I believe. He's in his mid-70s.
I just don't get more power to him, but is it anything more than a attention grab or a money grab? I can't imagine these guys need more money.
Would you rather see the actual band or a tribute band?
Probably a tribute band. Because I heard a great and most female bands don't like to call themselves an all-girl band, but it was a Heart tribute band, and they were phenomenal because the hallmark of Heart is Ann Wilson just wailing, and she can't wail as hard anymore. So it's like, well, isn't this fun to hear? Burton Cummings, the music was great, the instruments were all great and everything else, but if you gotta kind of make that face when they're trying to hit a high note, that's the thing with a
tribute band. You already have the great music.
Yeah. It's guys, it's like grandpas bringing their grandson to the concert. It's like, that didn't really happen in my day. Old Papa didn't pick me up in the Packard, and we didn't go check out, Billy Squire together or something like that.
Our previous guest did have a good point about music that you and I listen to. The younger people aren't gravitating towards that. And I don't know if not the parents didn't present it to them or it's just not in their...
I have two thoughts. You're heading down a good road. First of all, Mark calls him like he sees him. He just gave a compliment to a guy that he was very frustrated with editing. Okay, so that's a kudos to Mark for that open-mindedness. Do you think? Okay, I know your dad didn't. Oh no, was there Elvis? Your dad gave you Elvis, but he didn't go, hey, you should really be listening to this music.
No.
I kind of did that a little to my kid. I didn't really, they found their own music. I worry about kids that are listening to The Who and, stuff that their dad listened to. It's like, yeah, Skinner and The Who. That's all I like. I don't like his new stuff. Because music is supposed to be your own. That's what's cool about music. And if it's just, I think that's the least punk rock thing is to listen to your parents' music.
I would say that being introduced to the stuff.
Unless it's their favorite band. I'm making a weird little hand gesture.
Yes, it's like...
I take all of my fingers at Mark.
Oh, High Karate. He was doing that to me.
Judo chop.
Wasn't that actually a
Cologne?
Yeah,
Yeah, good stuff too, I heard. Hi, karate. What's up? Merck's got his Tai Chi scent. It's actually ivory soap, but anyway, powdered.
It comes at you very slowly.
You got guys in the lab where it's like, ooh, too fast. Slow it down.
You pass by, and 5 minutes later, oh, I could smell it.
Just like Wind Song from the 70s. So anyway, I think we were talking about parents' influence on their kids' music, that that's how you get your independence. Like when you can ride your bike. You don't ride it to work with your dad. You ride your bike wherever the F you want or wherever your friends are going. There's a world out there that music opens up, and the more you make it your own, the more you discover it, I think the more like attached you get to it, or the more it kind of defines you in a way. I don't know.
I believe that is true, but you also have your parents giving you some. And I was in band, played the tuba, and Jim sent me a nice video of
really good tuba
Army
player. Yeah. Believe it or not,
band.
Very impressive tuba guy. That's a thing.
In band, I learned a lot about classical music. And so I started to appreciate that. So as long as you get it from all sources, that's what I think is great.
Maybe I spoke too harshly. Oh, why I was pointing all my fingers at you was if you have a favorite band, it's okay to say, this is my favorite band, but not say you can only listen to this band too. Or, like the Dead would be yours, probably mine for sure was Rush at that time. And I also think that you should listen to music with your kids, but not to say, hey, I bought you this t-shirt, wear it, just to say, hey, you know what?
Not force it on them.
But then when they listen to like some rap or something that maybe wasn't in your like preferred genre, to just go, hey, well, cool. What do you like about it? Just to kind of not judge them by it, or not like, oh, rap sucks. Listen to rap and this, just to.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay.
I think.
Can you explain to the people what I'm saying? Because I think I'm confused myself.
With my kids, I exposed them to the songs I was listening, and they would expose me to their music, and we would find common ground. Sometimes they said, oh, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. And I would say that I don't understand that. But a lot of times we would agree that's great music.
I think if you honestly listen to music, there's something, even in what might be considered not, commercial flop music, there's probably something that everyone can like if you listen to a song hard enough, or not hard enough. That too. By the way, when you said you would expose your kid to music, you had to stop listening to music down at the park, I heard, because you kept exposing yourself to your kids and them exposing themselves to you.
Actually, when I lived next to Jim, we had a fire pit. My boys and I would go out there, build a fire, and we'd bring out our Bluetooth speaker, and we would all pick songs. We'd just go
around.
Yeah.
Fun. And that's a great exercise. That's kind of what we do, basically. When we're done recording, we just bounce songs off each other and shit. And music's good. We should talk about music on this podcast once in a while.
Why?
Sometimes I get tired of talking about me. Yeah, I guess I've never seen this movie, but I think it's a line from the movie Beaches, where Bette Midler says, I'm tired of talking about me. What about you? What do you think about me? So I feel like I'm that character. So basically, I think what the lesson today is soccer once every 4 years is plenty. Thank you, soccer. FIFA. Do you think that dodgeball? What was the dodgeball? Remember the movie Dodgeball? It was the International Dodgeball. They said the same word twice in the FIFA. FIFA is redundant. It's the Federation International Football Association. Aren't Federation and Association the same thing?
Yes.
Dodgeball. So it's dodge, duck, dive, duck, dip, throw, dodge. Okay, well, so recap of the episode. Soccer, thanks, but no thanks. Maybe in 4 years. Maybe in 4 years I'll be like, I think I remember it being great. And then I'll get about half of USA will get bounced after 2 games, and I'll go, I was wrong again. Damn you, soccer. And I ball up my fist. I do one of those.
Angrily, yes.
Get off my lawn, soccer. And then go to Newt's. We talked about that. Everybody's got to go to Newt's. We'd love to see you at Newt's. We'll be there next Friday. Well, I guess by now, yeah, we'll be gone by the time you listen to this. But you probably just missed us. Go there. But if you do go to Newt's, please say the Ascertainer sent you, because I'm worried about, the value we're giving them. It has to be a two-way street. It can't just be us talking about them and you don't go. You got to go. It's for Mark, not me. Anyway, so go Newts. What else we learned? Clydesdales, 20 hands. A lot of hands.
You can get a hold of us at TheAscertainers@gmail.com or any platform you listen to us on. So we'll get back to you. It's going to be a while because we have so many people texting us and trying to get a hold of us.
Try to get to all of them.
And you can go to our Facebook page, like us, share us with a friend, because we post things constantly on there. Oh, no, we don't.
I'm going to try to post. Yeah. I'm going to post Billy John. Let's post our songs of the week. Let's start doing that.
Oh, we could.
Yeah. Something. We got to give something.
Oh, I don't know if we can license-wise.
No, it's just sharing a video. I could share a video of anybody, even Taj Mahal. Oh, except Taj Mahal. Shit. Yeah. Everybody else, though. We have to just so you know, we don't give you much as the listener. So we feel maybe if we just toss a video your way on Facebook, it'll make up for everything.
Yeah. Because we won't have to work that much harder.
Oh, I won't have to work at all. I'll make Mark do it. So, because he can fit it in his schedule.
I can.
He can squeeze it into his busy retirement
I'd rather
schedule.
do that than go out to that damn golf course.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.